You know them well. Out of the clear blue, it's a sudden downpour, and bam, you've been sideswiped. Your car's a mess. You think you're okay, but who knows down the road? Before you leave the scene, call 1-800-ASK-GARY. For over the past 10 years, more than 150,000 Floridians have dialed 1-800-ASK-GARY to find them legal or medical help. From getting a same-day appointment, to transportation to the doctor, to an attorney coming to your home, call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Non-attorney spokesperson.
Well, Harding Bell International, we're a full-service CPA firm, and we really specialize in anything kind of property-related, working with real estate agents, property management, accounting, investors, specifically foreign investors, doing a ton of FIRPTA, as well as we work with quite a few small business and entrepreneurs.
I enjoy accounting because it actually allows us to help people. Here at HBI, what we want to do is bring people in, show them how their company works, and then allow them to move them down the road to a more successful business. I'm Matt Bell. I'm the president of Harding Bell International. I'm a CPA.
And I'm Steve Bell. I'm the vice president of Harding Bell International.
One thing that we do here at the firm that I really enjoy is getting to know a really diverse group of clients. We have clients from all over the world, and they come to the United States and may have no clue how to run a business, how to get insurance, how to deal with family issues when they're here. And so we're kind of their accountants and their counselors at the same time. Harding Bell International actually has clients from 115 different countries. So we have a very diverse client base, which requires us to have a very well-versed staff to be able to deal with those things.
HBI has been in the community for 20 plus years, and so we've connected with a lot of real estate agents, property managers, and through our associations, being involved with the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, specifically the North Orlando chapter, as well as sitting on the board of directors for that and the Florida Alliance for Vacation Rentals, which is an organization that works specifically with property management companies.
The reason why I think a property manager or realtor would want to come to us really is because of our 25 years of experience in the industry.
Doing things the right way, treating our clients, our associates, our employees the right way is super important.
Here at HBI, we're ready to serve you. We have over 40 staff members and are continuing to grow that with over 4 offices in Central Florida. So if you're a realtor, property manager, retail shop, we're here to serve you. If you have any questions or just want to bounce ideas off of us, we're always available to talk with you. Please feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll be ready to serve you.
Here we go. All right. I'm here by myself tonight, so make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, just make sure you let me know. I'm just trying to get the word out, as I'm not very good at this tech stuff. So anyways, I just want to get on here and get the word out. Let's see here. All right. I don't know if I can actually see any of the messages tonight because I'm pretty new to this. So I'm on the main StreamYard, so I'm not on the Facebook. So anyways, we're airing out on Facebook, YouTube, couple platforms. So make sure, just understand this weekend is Dade City Mx. So Dade City Mx round 8. If you're going over there tomorrow, Friday, 5 p.m., the gates open. It's $30 a person on Friday. That will take care of the whole weekend. So you pay the $30 on Friday and it covers you for the whole weekend. So basically $10 a day. If you go in on Saturday, it's $20. If you go in on Sunday, it's going to be $15. So just make sure there is a gate fee depending on what day you're going. Saturday, they're having a practice on the main big track. So we got the extended track that's going to be practicing from 9 to 2. So if you're looking to get practice on the track that we're racing, you need to be there Saturday morning from 9 to 2. They'll be running the same track as we'll be racing on Sunday. If you first time, usually they have races on Saturday night. Well, this week is a practice Saturday night. So if you are there on Saturday night, they do have a small practice. If you do practice during the day, you got to pay for the day practice, and then you got to pay for the night practice if you do both. So keep in mind, it's kind of good. The only bad thing is it's only on the front track. So if you go on Saturday night, it's only on the front track. So you're not going to get to run the whole track, but still, it's practice. So anyways, it kind of fits the schedule. If you can't get there Saturday morning early, they do have a night practice and all that stuff. Early sign up will be available at 10:30 on Saturday. So from 10:30 till about 1:30, we will be doing early sign up. So if you're planning on racing Sunday, might as well beat the line. So weather this weekend, we are, expecting a little bit of rain. I mean, that's it's Florida, sunny, Florida weather. So it's summertime weather. We expect a little bit of rain here and there, but just how much we get and what we can do with, so, but there is protocols all the way across the whole weekend. If it was a big hurricane, then we would be done, but it's just going to be Florida showers in and out. So they're calling for Sunday afternoon showers. So our goal is to try to get in there and get the race mostly done, get that first half done at least, just in case if anything falls out. You want to make sure that you do good in the first motos, because that's part of the protocol. After if the track gets beat so much and you only go down to one moto format, but we're hoping to get a 2-moto format normal. That's what we're thinking is, if you remember back on PAX track weekend, they called for the big rain and it hardly got anything. We got a little bit, but I was able to handle it. So that's what I'm expecting with Dade City this weekend. So Dade City is pretty good. They've been around for a long time, as they got it figured out as far as the drainage on the track. And it just comes down to how much you get. All right, all right, there we go. Yeah, if you have any trouble, just go over to YouTube. We're on YouTube, I4mx family. Sunday, sign up. So if you can't make Saturday practice, that's fine. So Sunday is the mandatory race day. So Sunday morning, sign up at 7 a.m., church service 7:30. Riders meeting will be at 8:00 a.m. Practice will be at 8:30, and then racing will be after practice about 10:15 to 10:30 range. So pretty much we try to run the same program each and every week, so everybody's not surprised. But yeah, just keep in mind, we do have the church service at 7:30, and Alvin's been doing a good job. I didn't get a chance to talk to Matt, but congratulations to Matt. As if y'all didn't get to see the Outdoor Nationals, Master Pool, just rode for HBI this, the beginning of this year, switched over to Pro Circuit and got the overall win. So pretty cool story, 300th win. So yeah, it's an awesome job. So congratulations to Matt and Tyler Masterpool. If you're a Dade City member, memberships work both ways. So if you're a Dade City member, you can come race this weekend. So that's what we're trying to do, is get more people in there. So if you're a Dade City member, our card works with you guys and your card works with ours, and it kind of works out both ways. So if you're a Dade City member, this is a great weekend for you guys to come and see what it's about. Usually the Dade City guys are racing late, and they don't want to get up the next morning. So usually they don't make it. So hopefully with this format this weekend, it'll give them that, hey, let's go race I4mx on Sunday and, not be wiped out on Saturday night. Keep in mind, if you do practice, pace yourself. So you got all day practice on Saturday. Then if you do all night, by Sunday, you're going to be tired. So just keep in mind, just pace yourself. If you do ride, try to get some sleep. Main thing is get rested up, get ready for Sunday. This weekend, we will have MX quads and buggies. So we got a full program, as we got the whole show. So keep in mind, it's going to be awesome, as we missed them guys. So hopefully there'll be some good racing between the buggies and also the quads. Keep in mind, quads, they'll be doing a double header at Lazy. So at Lazy Springs weekend, they'll be going Saturday. They'll have a race, and then they'll have one on Sunday. That'll be with the buggies too. So buggies and quads, they'll both be doing the double header at Lazy's. So that's a couple I don't know how long. I'm bad at dates. So right now I know we got this weekend Dade City, and then following weekend we're going to be down in Miami. So we got these 2 weekends, and then after that I don't really know. But we do have 4 races left. We got Dade City, Miami, Lazy, and then Okeechobee. So excited to get this series done. We do have the banquet already planning, as we got October 19th. It's going to be a little bit later than what we planned, but that's just the way it had to work to make everything work. So October 19th. So the date is set. The venue is set. It's in Plant City, Florida. So we're actually coming back to my hometown. So it's at the HCC Community College. So we're looking forward to getting the tickets for sale. That will go on sale the next round. So starting round 9, we'll have tickets available for sale. So banquet tickets right around the corner. A lot of racing left, though, as we got, there's some great battles going on in the series. So it's a lot of good racing. So we're going to see how everything unfolds. And like I say, you got a lot of racing left, but the banquet's right there. So we'll see how everything goes down. If you have, let's see. Just wanted to touch base on our last race. Big thanks to Pana Gorda, as Jason and Stephanie always welcome us there, and they always do a great job. Them and the whole staff, as Eddie and Dean, everybody come together. So big thanks to Pana Gorda Moto Bros. As just wanted to retouch on a couple of them. As we had Cooper Frisbee got hurt. He is going to be okay, so he's going to be good. Also, we had a helicopter ride. So the helicopter ride, the kid actually broke his collarbone. So they did precaution. So kind of what happened is it was hot. It was about 100 degrees that day. So when he broke his collarbone, they asked him, if you're dizzy, and then he said he was dizzy. So then they were like, they were thinking head injury, and like in that situation, we run the things, but when it comes down to a medical call and that stuff happens, it's pretty much, it's their call. So we got to step back and let the professionals do their job. And that was pretty much the situation, but we do want to follow up. He is good. And then also a guy named Ted, he's good. He's just sore. So we do want you to know, we do follow up, and that's the biggest thing. That's the most important thing to us, is try for nobody to get hurt. Everybody have a good time, go home, and enjoy the weekend. So, but broken collarbone, no surgery. He's sent home to rest. So all good news as far as the injuries at Pana Gorda. So, all right, I wish I knew a little bit more about this, where I could pop up the messenger. So, but I don't want to click something and screw up everything. So that's kind of where I'm at with this thing. So we're good. Hopefully you guys can see me. Let's go a little bit over the points. That's the main thing. Is I've been wanting to talk about this for 3 weeks now, and I just been trying to set this up. The last race, there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot to talk about. So a lot of the stuff you forget, once a couple weeks goes away. So I just wanted to get on here, touch base on the points, as I have the overalls from the last race. But instead of the overalls, I'm just going to go through the points real quick. And I apologize on names. I'm definitely not a good pronouncer, as I'll do my best. So, all right, Pee Wee class, Forrest Johnson right now 690, Easton Craig 650. So 40 points divides the two right there, first and second. William Moy in the third place, Leighton Breton, Jace Easton, all right there in the top 5. So this is the PW class. I mean, it's this is the future, and it's good to see, with a bunch of kids signed up this year in race. So we have over 25 new riders that's actually rode at least one race this year. So that's pretty cool. Also, junior class, Henzo Santos right now 800. He's got control, as Moy in second. But Santos is right now got a comfortable lead. So he's sitting at 800, and Moy's at 580. So we'll keep an eye on that. Back in third, Tyler Allen. Senior class, Ollie Johnson, 710. He's got a 200-point lead on Osceola. Jaylee in second. And then Bon Giovanni. Unfortunately, Samuel, got hurt there at Moto Bros when we were there. And so he was the points leader at the time. So he's just slowly dropping back. But right now he's still hanging in there in third. Like I say, hopefully we'll get to see them guys at the banquet, So All right, 50cc open class. Ollie Johnson right now the leader of that, 680 points. 660 Talon Benz in second, so only 20 points. Pretty close. Peter Ansky back in third place. So 50cc open, always fun to watch. Let me see here. All right, 65 beginner, 5 to 8, Lindsay Moy. Right now in the lead, 590 points. So she's got an 80-point lead over Osceola in second, 510. And then Easton 400 in the third place. As 5 to 8, Blake Hall and Levi Meyer. Also the 9 to 11 beginner, Keegan Rogers, 590, Jack Gibson, 570. So Eli Murphy, 430 in that third place. Story on this one is both of these guys actually missed a race, and actually Keegan Rogers, they actually signed up for the missed race, so they got 20 points. So right now that is the difference maker. We do want to let people know we apologize. We try to put the word out as much as we can as far as but what happened is Jack Gibson missed a race too. So after it was all said and done, they called, well, we missed the race. No, we can't, because there's that time frame. So once it gets past that time, you can't sign up. So anyways, that kind of worked out for one person, but not the other. But just make sure if we don't let people back sign up, you miss, the first 3 races, the series is done. So we have a lot of people that start race 3, race 4. So they miss the 2. So that, gives them the opportunity to buy back, and they only get 20 out of 100 points, so they just get the minor points, and it keeps them in the ball game. So anyways, unfortunately, this is the way it rolls here in 65 beginner, 9 to 11. So it's a lot of racing left though. Like I say, there's 4 races, 20 points, not a big deal. 9 to 11, Axel Slavin right now out front, 590. Jack Surianto, 490. Blake Bentley, 410. So top 3 in that class. 65, 9 to 11, Axel Slavin, Nicholas Goncalves, and Carter Hillebrand in the open class. All right, 85, 7 to 11 beginner. Hunter Van Hooser right now in the lead, 640. Killian Megan, 490. Tyler Osceola, 440, as he's tied with Breck Burns. So Breck Burns, Osceola, both tied there in the 85 beginner, 7 to 11 for third. Cooper Frisbee, 430. So close race in the 85 beginner, 7 to 11. So that's awesome to see. 85, 7 to 11 advance. Luke Clark, 650 points. Carter Hillebrand, 440. Eli Snyder in the third place. 85, 12 to 15 advance. Tyler Tebow, 600 points. So he's got a good lead, as Tebow is the guy to beat. It was fun to watch at Moto Bros, as he got a bad start. And the 85 C class are pretty fast, but he was able, he's the advanced rider. They're the C riders. He was able to work his way through and get the win like the advanced rider does. So, but the 85 C class is going to be good. So we'll see. The winner will have to move up in the advance. So we'll see how all that turns out. So, all right. Super Mini, Miguel Abidola. Awesome. Is like to see Miguel, like the kid, 600 points. He's in the lead. Ryan Yates, second. Albright back in the third place. 125 2-stroke only. Grant Curry, as that's awesome to see Grant in the lead, as Grant was the leader last year in one of the classes, Super Mini, or one of the classes, and ended up breaking his arms, and I think it was his arms. But yeah, he got hurt and lost the points lead, kind of like Samuel Bon Giovanni this year. So but it's good to see him back on the bike, and 620 points. He's got the lead. Mosley in second, 570. Breeston, 220. So them 1-2 battle right there. 125, 250 beginner. This is another class that's pretty funny, as I've been kind of following and watching these guys, and we got, me and Zach's helping a couple of the riders out. So it's fun to watch. But you got Connor Morris right now, 580. Marcelo in second, 520. And then Colbrett, 430. So we got a close battle. But these guys, what happened, the leader, Chris, ended up getting a bad finish, like 7th or 8th. So he barely scored much at the last round. And then Marcelo got hurt in practice, so he couldn't even ride. So by Chris getting a bad finish, it still gave Marcelo, a chance here. So we'll just have to keep an eye on how this thing unfolds. That class, it's got to keep in mind the first 4 or 5 guys are faster, than the whole field. So if you guys get out front, you don't have to go through that field. So if you get a bad start, it's tough. So I feel you as Chris went down in the first turn on that second race. So I was like, oh boy. All right, 125, 250 beginner. I mean, massive class. I mean, as we got, I would say almost 60 or 70 riders that signed up this year. So it's pretty cool to see, the new people out there. All right, 125, 250C, Blake Mara's. Blake has missed the last 2 races, but he's held on to lead 560. Juan Gonzalez 550. So he has a 10-point lead. Quinn Sun 500. So she's still in it too. So going to be a good battle. We'll see if Blake comes back. I know he got hurt. I heard he hurt his knee and stuff. So we'll just see how that unfolds. And hopefully we see them guys sooner or later. 125 advanced. Looks like Bailey out front, 620 points. Van Disco, and Bab's the name. So, all right, four-stroke open, which reminds me, 4-stroke open class right now. Basler, right now, 740. He's the leader. And Connor running second. Jack Mabe is in third, 400 points. So the story is with that is a featured class this weekend. So 4-stroke open will be a featured class this weekend. So there's going to be some stuff added to that class. I don't have the specifics, but there'll be either top 5 or top 3 awards in that class, special stuff. So we're talking a little bit of money probably. So we're just going to figure out RTR is going to be giving you gift certificates and that kind of stuff. So we haven't really dialed in what's going to happen, but we have dialed in the class. 4-stroke open this weekend. So pass on the word. Schoolboy class, Juan Gonzalez in first as he has the lead over Blake Mara. Blake Mara second, Grant Curry third, 450, 440. And then Ryan Hansen 400, which I believe he's the guy that got hurt with the broken collarbone. So we'll have to see how this unfolds. Keep in mind, if you got hurt, sign up, stay eligible for the awards. And like I say, if you're in that top 5, you want to just stay eligible. And then whenever you come back, broken collarbone is usually 4 to 6 weeks. So hopefully we'll get to see you before the end. Plus 40, Joshua Clark, 650, David Gunning, and Darren Fortin. Top 3 in that plus 40 class. Junior girls, Adriana Mosley, Gabby Stinek, Ariana O'Donnell. Women's class is Quinn Sun, and right now 790, and Piper Harris 630. Kiana Murphy 480 is awesome to see. As we were watching last week, some of the regionals, is Quinn finished pretty good. I think she was like 7th or 8th in that women's, class. So that is a bunch of killers out there. So she went up there. So congratulations for getting a good finish. As I can't wait to see the future. Also, our quads, we got Michelle Rouse right now is our points leader. Hannah in second, as Maria back in the 3rd place. Plus 50, John Harris, 700 points. Alvin Moore, 570. As Alvin had a missed race as he had it broke down in the first race. So he missed the first race, and he's been trying to climb back into it. So right now, 570, 700 is the leader, John Harris. Nathan Miller, 360 in the 3rd place, Ted Garrigan. Also, quad plus 25, Stephen Parker. Also, plus 30, Joshua Clark, the points leader, 540 points, as Rocha, 420 in second. And then Gustava Mara, 380. He's tied with the Fred Vegas, 380 as well. So close battles in the plus 30. This plus 30 is one of our newer classes that we're trying this year. So plus 45, Alvin Moore right now leading that one. Nathan Miller, Randy Jackson, 2nd and 3rd. Plus 55, John Harris, Antonio in 2nd. Also, Rocha, the Vet Open points leader, 460 points. So we'll have to, a lot of these guys I know, and then a lot of them I don't. So we just got to announce a little bit more so I can see. All right, let's go to the next one. Quad beginner, Mark Nelson. This is one of the the good quad battles, you know. So we got Nelson, Collins, and English, the top 3 in that quad beginner. They're going to be coming back this weekend, so that's going to be fun to see. Also, Tyler Pagel in front of the advanced rider, Corelli second. Extreme Open, Gostafa. Well, Extreme Open, nobody's really rode the whole thing. So I would say nobody in the Extreme Open. There will be Extreme Open, as the Extreme Open is 100% payback. So say like, you know, 3 people sign up, $50 a piece, there's a $150 purse. So however much money goes into the pot that's how much you race for every week. So if you want to race for money and you're a decent rider, Extreme Open is the way to do it, you know. So, all right, 450 beginner, Damon. I know I'm going to mess this up. Decima. All right. Here, Damian Decima is one of our new riders, so it's awesome to see he's out front of the 450 beginner. Love his kid as well, so got a chance to meet them. Pablo in second, Trenton Moore back in third in the 450 beginner. 450C looks like Joa Bachelor, 750 points. Von Breeden in second. As 450 advanced, Jack Mabe. Hopefully you get to see Jack, as Jack actually got a new bike, so he's on a 450 now. So we're waiting to see him. If we don't see him this weekend, hopefully we'll see him by Miami. As 85 Big Wheel beginner, Adriana Mosley, 560. Vanderhun Hoosier, 560. So a dead tie in that one. Cooper Frisbee in third place, 490. As like I said, as Frisbee got hurt at the last race, so it was a tough break, as he had to lost a little bit of ground, but he's going to be coming back hopefully this weekend, as there's another rider at 480, 10 points behind him as well. So a lot of close racing, 85 beginner big wheel. One of it's a lot of fun to watch that class as well. Braden Colbert is leading the quad intermediate, as Scott running second. Braden Benz leading the Stars of Tomorrow, as this is a good race, as you got Braden Benz and Ty Tebow, 2 of the fast mini bike riders, as them guys rip it up, as they're first and second. Ryder Robinson third, is like I say, Ryder's leading that C, so he's going to be trying to get up there with them guys as well. Luke Clark fourth. Maleko rounding out top 5 and 85 Stars. Vet Novice Brady right now, 790 points, is Justin Gibson second. Gunning in third. Plus 60, we got Alejandro Herrera, as he is right now the leader of the plus 60. All right, adult buggy. We got Benjamin Wall right now. Dave Abel second. He's the points champion. And then Steve Lamson in third. It's not the old school pro rider. It's pretty funny. All right, 65 50cc beginners. You got Henzo Santos, Connor Frisbee, and Paul Farini. As right now they're the top 3 in the 65 or 50cc beginner. 50cc intermediate, we got Peter Ansky, as Ansky's done a good job. As you got to remember, all these riders, all of these classes are battling in a point. So we got a high point award. So the top 10 high point, you get a little bit special award. So all of these guys, even though if you got a long lead, you're still trying to get the good finishes for the high points. So high point's pretty special. To get that, usually only one person is the high point each year. So also 16 to 24, we got Andrew Brady, Jaden Mosley, as they're the top 2 in that class. Youth buggies, Justice Hatch and Santos 1-2 in the buggy class. Now we got 85C. Ryder Robinson is our points leader. Albright, as he's in second. Then we got Ronnie Del Rosco, Bunnell, and Maleko. They're the top 5. So we got a new rider that's going to be joining into them guys. But it's too late in the year to clodge their points at this time. So basically, we're just going to keep him separate. He will have to race them guys each and every week, but that's pretty much, I don't want to mess up. That's why it's so crucial in the beginning of the year. Let's get in the right class. Let's get everything right, because you can't move later, like round 7, round 6, and then take all your points that you accumulated in the slower class, so it doesn't work out good. So anyways, we just had to make that adjustment, which is fine. We get through it, but I don't want to mess up anybody's battle that they've been battling all year. So anyways, we'll get through that. 65, let me see. 85, 12 to 15 beginner, Jackson Culbertson. He's our points leader as liver noise. And JoJo tied for 510. So they're second and third. It's going to be good to watch these beginners, as JoJo, one of the kids I get to work with each week. Nicholas Gonzalez, right now, he's the points leader in the intermediate, the 65 intermediate. This class is always fun to watch as well. As Easton Kendall, Breck Burns, 600 and 560. So there's first, second, and third. Nicholas is the guy to beat, but the last couple races, they've actually got wins on him. So they've actually able to beat him. So we'll see how, it's 160 points. Anything can happen. So, all right. 50cc e-bikes, Talon Benz 720, Peter Ansky 520. And then Easton Craig 510. That's the top 3. Junior Mini, Braden Benz, he's the leader, 700 points. Christopher Goncalves 660, and Miguel Adala is in that third place spot. Fennell 4th, and Yates going to round out the top 5. 125, 250 beginner, Christopher Goncalves, 690 points, tied with Carson Griffin. So Griffin on the 96 machine and Christopher on the 4. So they're tied, 690, 690. Cesar Gonzalez in third, 580 points, Sullivan 4th. So good race in this 125, 250, or 125 beginner. This is a brand new class for us this year. And it's been awesome racing. So, all right, I'm going to go through this weekend's information one more time, and then like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to message us. We'll be happy to answer you. As round 8 this weekend, Dade City Mx, Saturday practice 9 to 2, or they have a night practice going on a little bit later. So you got a choice. You can run the full track Saturday morning and practice, or you can come later in the evening and just run the front track. There will be pre-registration available at 10:30 on Saturday up at the main building. Sunday morning will reopen 7 a.m. Sign up is available. 7:30 church service. 8 a.m. we'll do a riders meeting at the podium, and then 8:30 practice. 10:15, 10:30, we'll get underway with our races. So it's a 2-moto format. If you come in on Friday, it's $30. So just keep in mind, if you come in tomorrow, the gates open at 5 o'clock, and it's $30 to get in on Friday. If you come in on Saturday, it's 20. And if you come in on Sunday, it's 15. So just keep in mind, there is a gate fee. Also, racing fees, $35. And I think that's it. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Follow them. And like I say, it's a journey. This series, it's not easy. It's tough. And, each race brings its own different elements, from the rain and all that stuff. And then the situations with me stacking the race order. You got close races. We got far races. We got 2, so there's each day you're dealing with crap. So you just got to make sure that you get used to it and, have fun with it. That's what it's about. The main thing we care about is getting people in the right classes and everybody being safe. So, other than that, just get with a trainer. If you want to get better, that's the way to do it, is get with somebody and work at your techniques and getting better, and then try to put it piece by piece. But going out there wide open, hanging on, is not a good, it's not a good strategy. So you want to turn it and you want to rip it, but you just want to make sure you got good technique, good form. If you're new to this, the best thing is get your kids into it early and get their technique going. And, if you're an older rider, that's okay, just to come out and have fun. That's what a I4 is about. We have fun. It's official racing, but at the same time, we're friendly and have fun. So if you're an older dude, we want you to be safe. That's the thing. We don't want you to come out and get hurt. But you can come out, and there's classes for everybody, as we have pretty much classes from everybody from 4 years old all the way up till 60. Plus 60 is our oldest class. So if you have any questions, just hit us up. Hopefully I got everything. So if you have any questions, we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you Dade City MX this weekend. I'll be there Saturday morning. So tomorrow I won't be there. Gates will open at 5 p.m. and at 10 p.m. the gates close. If you don't get there, just want to, say this. Just stay outside the gate. Do not open the gate. Don't come in. Very, very strict. My dad's very strict up there. So you want to get there between 5 and 10. If you don't get there by 10 o'clock, you're screwed. Stay out the gate, and then they'll open it in the morning. So you can camp right outside the gate, but you'll have to get up early as soon as they open, and you'll have to get your stuff in. So just keep in mind, no pit riding. Dade City is very, very strict, like I said. So this is not a normal, we're going to Moto Bros and riding the pit bike tracks and everybody. It's a very conservative program. So keep in mind, when you're riding through the pits, it's first gear only to and from the racetrack. And there's no pit riding. There's no, kids in the buggies or anything like that. We want to make sure that we keep everybody safe, as there's no pit bikes. There's no kids riding buggies. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's a great place. Good food. My grandma does a lot of the cooking and the kitchen. So you got a lot of good concession stands. So there's concession stand. Also, there's parts vendors that'll be there. RTR. That's pretty much their home place. So they'll be there with their big setup, and there'll be plenty of stuff to do. But just keep in mind, just be safe and don't abuse and pit ride and go fast in the pits, because it's very strict. So, all right, I guess that's it. You guys take it easy. We'll see you there this weekend. The weather, we'll see what it gives us, but I'm planning on racing. So it's, just whatever the weather gives us. So hopefully we'll cross our fingers and it'll be lucky, and it'll skate through with just, a little bit of showers. We need a little bit, but everything looks good. So thank you guys. We'll talk to you soon.